Hello once again, and welcome back to the FSL. I'm Finn, and today we have the Nicknamed Tacticians going on to take the leader of the Zamir Conference, the Terms of Power. The Terms have already made it into the postseason. Meanwhile, the Tacticians are still hunting for their spot in the Fairhem Conference. This win will help them drastically, and the loss will hurt them just as much. Depending on how it goes, their conference championship hopes will lie solely on Week 10 against the Finazon Trinities. It's going to be an interesting path to see what happens until we get there. But first, they have to win this match or go 1-1 in their next two, with the Trinities losing next week, as well as the Trinities have already lost to the Diamond Demons in this week. Without further ado, the Infinities are the same exact things as last week for both teams. So let's just go straight into the match. You'll see the Terms of Power in red with Ganon, Link, and Zelda, and the Tacticians in yellow with Min, Byleth, and Banjo and Kazooie. This is being played on Gamer, the Terms home stadium. Not solid plat in the middle. Actually gonna hurt the Terms a bit. Ganon being able to stay alive very long if that middle or platform, really any of the platforms, are completely solid through and are able to bounce on the top and bottom of it. Ganon, as per usual, being the biggest damage dealer of the Terms. The MVP of the team, already taking out the first stock of Banjo and Kazooie. Min and Byleth also at 100%. Meanwhile, the Terms are just drastically ahead. Ganon, the highest one. Now Link, still though under 70. The damage is starting to rack up. Byleth recovering from going off the edge. However, she loses her first stock anyways, so I think it was front air from Ganon. Trying to hit the down air on Zelda, misses it. Gets the spike on Link, however. Ganon now also trying to go. I don't think he's going to be able to recover from that, and he is not going to lose his first stock, as well as Min also loses her first stock. Zelda's the last one on 3 stocks, all other characters on 2. Link barely able to recover to the stage, avoiding that early death. Zelda at 122, just able to avoid all attacks. Byleth whiffing the fair on Zelda. And now Zelda going off stage, going to be doing extra damage to the Tacticians. All now at high damage. One big hit can take out stock. And there goes Zelda, finally losing her first stock. But the Tacticians losing Byleth's second stock. Banjo and Min. Now Min losing her second stock. Banjo still alive at 132%. Does, I think, have still 1 or 2 Wonderlands left. Being an invincible move. And that could change the game, be able to knock out either Ganon. Ganon getting hit by the full charge neutral B of Byleth. That's going to be a huge stock for the Tacticians. However, I think it's just a bit too late for that. Min surviving. Link getting hit by the tempered fair. Going to be losing his second stock, though. The Tacticians' damage is just adding up. Ganon going off stage with Zelda as well. The Wondering to recover. Not really needed, though. Just a air dodge could be used there. The up air from Ganon, not going to get any kills. Zelda, however, going to be picking off Byleth. Banjo getting picked off the edge. Zelda's still at 2 stocks. It's just minions left. Not much can be done. And the Terms will now improve to 7-1 on the season. Still tied with the Diamond Demons in that position. Going to be placed second due to the loss of the Diamond Demons being a head-to-head match. So the Terms of Power staying the #2 team in the FSL, #1 team in the Zamir Conference. The Tacticians now falling to 3-5. Next 2 games are life and death for them, depending on what happens with the Trinities. So if they next 2 matches are life or death. If they lose one of those matches, they are no matter what out. Even if they beat the Trinities due to the overall record tiebreaker, they are hoping to come back against the Yoshi Destroyers, though it is being played at Super Happy Tree, and we all know what can happen at that stage. But until then, I'm Finn, and this is the FSL.